since the quarantine hit. DOC, I'm not reporting. I'm way too exclusive. Don't do department stores when your name is catching fire. What's the need to argue for? Scandalous, facts been ratchet. Baby mama mad cause I'm fucking on this bad bitch. $1,000 knots I've been stuffing in my mattress. Facts, bag, holes, paper or plastic. Yeah, I'm a savage. Nasty, toxic, ratchet. Bipolar, angry, unhappy. More than one baby's daddy. Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Nasty, toxic, ratchet. Bipolar, angry, unhappy. More than one baby's daddy. Bitch, what's happening? Love it when they ratchet walking out of TJ Maxx's. Scandalous air, brush my face on they Air Maxes. Bad bitch with baggage and two angry baby daddies. And she married to a nigga doing time up in Cali. Hottest thing moving, me and her double duo. She got coke, I got Molly. About to take a flight to Pluto room. About to sprinkle all this coke up in her cooler. Watch this dog hoe turn into a bitch like Cujo. I'm a savage. Nasty, toxic, ratchet. Bipolar, angry, unhappy. More than one baby's daddy. Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Nasty, toxic, ratchet. Bipolar, angry, unhappy. More than one baby's daddy. Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm lit, yeah, it's facts. And any bitch I get is dick, they still attached. Dick is good, see it bulging out through sweats. Oh. I caught a case, went to jail, but now I'm back. Right. She chose the front, now I'm here, she wants me back. Her baby's daddy trying to follow me on Snap. You trying to follow me, well, pull up where you at. Bitches pulling up, they listening to facts. Taking over at this music, where you at? And we are listening to the fine tunes of me. Is my light on this? Let me make sure my light's on, y'all. Facebook community. Y'all don't give 10 shits about me in life anyway. So I'm pretend like I do with you. So. Okay. Now. People. Children of the Corn. Hello and welcome. This is another illustrious episode of The Tonight Show, and I'm your killer host, Kofax19. How about those Seahawks? See? I told you. This old diva-ass nigga. You should have known I couldn't wait to light up some weed and proceed talking about these Seahawks. I told y'all in 19. I told y'all in 20. I told y'all in 21. Now, in 22, you want to, told you we don't need this, nigga. I told you that. Now, I'm not convinced with Gino, but on God, I'm going to tell you why this is the example why I'm bringing this up right off the map. Because I'm Seattle, nigga. And on top of that, Geno Smith recreated himself. He reinvented himself. How do I know? Duh. He ain't been doing nothing to no other teams. He's been getting booted off, getting socked up. Nigga, he took all that and used it as fuel. What did he do? He embraced pain. I'll explain later into the episode why I'm telling you embracing pain is a part of recreating thyself. Now, let's go back to the beginning. The fuck y'all telling me when I told y'all he want to listen to Sierra, huh? You want to run up and sniff up under them drawers? Yeah, well, sniff your ass right to the Rocky Mountains with that L. Told you Seattle is what gave you the bag. Come on now. Now you got her baby's dad mad. Look at that. This nigga Future making up lies and verses. Nigga, you talking about you didn't hit since she been with Russ. Y'all didn't hear that part in that song. Anyway, that got to him. Nigga, I would be too. Nigga, I fuck up my passing skills too. This somebody fucking my bitch. Everybody listening, streaming. You get to stream and listen to this nigga fucking my bitch. What? Oh shit, nigga. You gotta go somewhere on Facebook and find that out with our personal hood business. But nigga, you ain't gotta do none of that. All you gotta do is go on Spotify. That nigga's mentally fucked up with that. Told y'all we didn't need that nigga, man. I'm gonna tell you where Russ went wrong. Russ, he tried to recreate himself. Cuz you went wrong because you already recreated yourself as soon as you got drafted.
Soon as you got that big check, soon as you left that white girl that cheated on you, you recreated yourself right there. Bam. You fucked up your classic. It's drastic. Now, you just, all you did was up your status. See, Russ doesn't understand yet what it's like to be ultra popular. Okay? You could say that I'm just saying something, but I know about that type of status. He is ultra popular now, but he didn't have that upbringing at first, even in college. So now, he knows the steps on his purpose, but you didn't have to do that. You fixed something that was completely shiny and brand new. So now take that L. So, and Russell, you know what I'm saying? Like, he recreated himself when he didn't need to. He went way over there or wherever. Went do what you did, $29 million house with Sarah. You been sniffing. Yeah, Geno Smith wasn't sniffing up no bitch's drawers, nigga. Why? Because he knew he had shit to lose. See, that's the thing about having money. You ain't got to always pull it out. You ain't always got to show the cachet of cash. You hear me? Don't fear me. And with that being said, you got to look. Geno look like a regular nigga. You see him walking down the street, you don't know him. But if you see Russell, everybody's going to be on him. That's why Geno Smith won, because he recreated himself. You guys didn't hear his speech. The lady said, how do you feel about your victory? The first season, something. He said, man, you know what it was? They wrote me off. But you know what? I didn't write back. Exactly. He didn't cater in. He didn't pay attention to that bullshit. And he got on his purpose and got a victory. Shout out to Geno Smith, because all I do is talk bad on you, brother. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna never see this, but good fucking work, dog. That's a real deal move you pulled, man. And I admire that. All I do is talk shit on you since you went to West Virginia, since I watched you go 5-0, since you went in the Heisman talks in the 5th game, threw those interceptions, and then you went down. So, you know, I know your history, Geno Smith. Okay, so I like to get in depth with things when I talk about it, because if I discuss it, that means I can rush it, okay? And I'm not from Moscow. So, good job, Geno Smith. Let's do that in game 2. So, PNB Rock. PNB Rock. Rest in peace, PNB Rock. Robbery, LA, the Waffle House, Roscoe, I want to say Slauson. That's where that's at. It doesn't matter. There's a whole bunch of gangs around there. All there is out there is getting robbed. So why? Rest in peace to him. You got to understand, these are things people sign up for. Y'all don't listen to his music? Y'all don't see who his features are with? Okay. Rest in peace to him. Moving on. The Seattle Public Schools. Man, I've been seeing them niggas barbecuing, playing T-ball. I thought you niggas was discussing shit for the kids. The niggas was popping big ribs. I ate one of them ribs, boy, and got the itis. I fell asleep. So I know they falling asleep after they eat. I don't understand it, but I just had to put it out there because I see it. I'm talking about the Seattle Public School District. That's one thing I can say, at least out in Covington or Kent or wherever that is, where they was at up on them hills and stuff. Nah, I didn't see them barbecuing, nigga. They wasn't kumbaya. They was out there doing with the Fitbit on. 2,000 steps, ladies. Let's go. They wasn't barbecuing. Only in the hood by the south end would you catch the Seattle Public School District barbecuing and kicking it. They was bumping Bruno Mars and I swear. Boy, shit be a motherfucker. Okay. Recreation. What is it? How do we move along? What do we do? So you can say that a situation has appointed itself because, let's say, a bad breakup, right? Let's say you've broke up a relationship and just it's been a long relationship and you're like, you know what? Boom, or a new job or whatever. Whole point is, stay tuned. Okay? Because most people right now are scared to look in the mirror at the end of the day and throughout the day. And that's because they're scared of who they are and who they become in life as we get older. You see what I'm saying? And I noticed these fellas hiding behind that introvert label. A lot of you niggas is just scared, don't want to talk about getting turned down. You talking about you an introvert. You niggas is liars. I just don't get it. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Stop doing that because you're making it bad. Okay? In Inglewood, yeah, that's so sad, man. He posted his location. That's that new generation shit. Posting your location and knowing you're supposed to have ops and stuff, man. So continuing in, a lot of fellas is hiding behind, like I said, that introvert label. But this is why guys and gals of high quality and maximum confidence don't have a problem with putting themselves out there, because even if they lose the game, they were still in it. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand these type of things. But like I said, most of y'all dudes are eventful or occasional when you decide to pop it. But most of the time, you're quiet. So you fake introverts, stop. What it is you're scared because of rejection. But rejections are lessons in life. With women and all that, go Seahawks. You already know, go Seahawks. And you need to be able to be aware of these things. Why you think niggas is hiding out? You wasn't made and born to go hide off nowhere and I'm a by myself person. And nah, nigga, you want attention. Stop it, especially since the equity on attention went up in the currency. Attention is now in the currency graph where silver, nickels, pennies, dollar, attention is somewhere on there. I haven't figured out where, but nigga, that's like money. Niggas is doing shit for attention. They don't even give a fuck about making $1. Just come follow them on Insta, and you see what I'm saying? You got to be aware of these type of things. You see what I'm saying? But today, I'm going to get you right. Okay? Because we're going to talk about the art of reinvention. Okay? Winners always reinvent themselves, especially after, like I said, a bad breakup. This is proven throughout history. You can reinvent yourself. What do you do when you go to jail, go to prison, go a whole bunch of times? Nigga, you sitting there and reinvent yourself. Nigga, I ain't doing it no more. Okay? You're looking at a reinvention. Okay? This is the bot. 19 bot. Okay? I don't go to jail no more. No ho. Not for co. So, here's my tips on how to reinvent yourself. Okay? Let's go. Most people, like I said, live in fear of changing or change from the previous behavior and situations that they were in or occurred or have. So these are some of my tips. Number one, stop thinking and behaving average. Why? Because you shoot for perfection every time when you're reinventing yourself, and then you settle for average or a little above average. When you set your sights on something, stop cheating yourself by making options. If you don't, giving yourself an option, well, I'm gonna do this. So if you tell yourself you're gonna get to the top of the mountain and then say, all right, let's go. But then in the back of your head, be like, well, if I get to the frost part right there, almost there, that's cool. No, you're already setting yourself back. Idiot, don't do that. That's not cool. Okay? Stop cheating yourself, making options. If you don't achieve what your sights were set on, then don't even do it. But I advise you to go all the way through it. Okay? Understand that words are you. Now listen closely. Understand that words everywhere in every type of situation and association with life, women, relationships, sponsorships, endorsements, financial reasons. Words are used to deceive you, to disguise what people are really thinking. Okay? You got to know this once you reinvent, because it allows you to cut off 69% of the bullshit so you can get straight to it. Okay? Listen to what I'm saying and you'll glisten by the end of all the shit. Okay? 1 out of 10 are very great manipulators, and they're not aware of this gift that they have. I'm not bullshitting. You go look it up online. Some are, though. You got to be aware of these. You become that person that I said is some are. You can do it. Wake up, go look at yourself in the mirror, and tell yourself do better than what you did yesterday in every aspect. If you don't know how to compartmentalize, just make up 2 or 3. Okay? First, though, you have to understand this skill and you have to practice it. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're playing basketball. Start using your mind more and read humans more passionately. Start retaining your childlike qualities. Please listen carefully, because I'm not saying act like a kid. Okay? Why am I saying start retaining your childlike qualities? Because on your quest of recreation, you want to subconsciously be able to tap into people without talking all the time. You see what I'm saying? That means portraying the student role. Children are human sponges. All they do is learn because what? They don't feel superior to you. You see what I'm saying? They don't feel like they're better than you. Grown-ups, however, automatically will, even if you're more richer than, more intelligent than, more acclimated, they still in the back of their head, they be like, nigga ain't explaining it right. You see what I'm saying? You got to remember that. A child, this is why people always use kids to manipulate them, because they always know who's ever taller, bigger, in front of them, older, is more superior. Okay? Write this down. Next, regaining your power. Regaining your power starts from within. So start right now. Okay. If you're aware of who you are, what you're good at, what you're not good at, if you can see how emotions sort of govern your life, you'll increase that little margin of power just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And you need those little bit of crumbs to get this going. Start now. Stop giving people time verbally and energy spiritually if they're not at your respectable disposal. Okay? Follow what I'm saying? These things are kind of simple. You know what I'm saying? Next, start living your life as if both your parents are no longer here. At first, I didn't understand the technique behind this one, but as you get older, my opinion, you'll probably catch on. To isolate the mind is to reprogram what your subconscious already knows that breaks apart what it knows you're used to or what you're comfortable with. And then it sends the part that it knows you're used to your conscience. It's a reminder to go with what you're used to, like Google search history. So your subconscious will take all the big stuff, right? And then take out the little stuff that it knows you remember or something. This is even when you dream. And then allow you to make up that decision. Start shutting that out. All you got to do is double think about what you do. And warn yourself of what I just said before you do it. Especially on certain topics. There's a saying. If you want things you've never had, you got to start doing things you've never done. Okay? It's true. I entertained it, flirted around with that quotation, and it came to fruition with me on certain things. Okay. Like I said, think about how people are that either have their parents or don't have their parents, or, you know, they passed away suddenly and they didn't get raised by their parents. I'm telling you, man, these people are very much to themselves. They sometimes don't trust things right how everybody else does. And a lot of them are wealthy. You see what I'm saying? These are the kids that didn't have their parents. So if you're not used to depending on knowledge, wisdom, and support from the ones that had you, you're more or less going to depend solely on yourself. You are more. All you don't worry about yourself because you don't want your mom and dad to run and call to and this and that. That's what I'm trying to say. Which means your accomplishments will feel more grand. That's what I believe. So what I'm saying is start living your life on an interior, independent basis mentally. Like you don't need to run to nobody for this and that, and start doing it 3 to 6 months. If you need to start off in weeks, that's cool too. Next. Now, if you ask me, I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is where I was just talking about at the beginning of when I started streaming, and I was talking about Geno Smith. And I said that he embraced pain and used it as fuel. So embrace pain is my next one. This pain is great. Listen to me clearly, y'all. Listen clear. Pain is great. You gotta embrace it. Pain is pleasure. You gotta make the connection between, this is why I say pain is pleasure. If you can make the connection between the physical and the mental, and you can feel it, for example, when you exercise or if you weight lift. So what I'm telling you is, you know how you work out and it hurts, but the end result, you be looking buff like a motherfucker, your guts gone, your hips, whatever you've been working on. That's the pleasure in the results. You have to be able to translate these type of things in a mental sense though. So what I'm saying is you got to make the connection between the physical and the mental part and feel it. You see what I'm saying? Like when you exercise and you're working hard, then, you're tired and it hurts and you're sore the next morning. But 2-3 weeks later, the residuals is pleasure. That's what you got to start doing. This way, things won't hurt. You see what I'm saying? You're already be prepared mentally for it. You see what I'm saying? So start embracing pain. Use all the stuff from the past. You hear certain people say it in their stories, and in their stories when they telling you this and telling you that. one thing about life, the problem in life, in my opinion, is that as you get older, you become more and more like other people. A lot of people don't like to admit this. Who do you more likely become like older? Duh, your parents. That's one guess I'm going to say. 2, your grandparents, if that's who raised you. Number 3, you shouldn't become like nobody else. Do what you do. That's the thing. You see a whole bunch of it in mass numbers now in this new generation. Like, motherfuckers is just doing all types of shit. I'm on TikTok. I'm seeing a granny that's 60 years old busting it. Nah. I'm like, I couldn't help it. I'm like, man, I showed my mom that shit. Negro, please. She almost threw up. She was like, boy, you don't get that bullshit out of my face. I said, Mom, that shit was funny to the motherfucker. And what I'm saying is, do like Rod said. Truckin' with Rod. You guys better go check him out. Go to his YouTube. I already subscribed. Don't be scared to reinvent yourself. Shout out to Lod, too. But, that is Lod. So what? They're twins. They both feel the same pain. Just like I just told you. Twins feel the same pain. You got to embrace the pain. That's why them young niggas, man, is doing their thing now. Love them both. Because they embrace the pain, nigga, of everything. You know their story. Don't play. I'm about to hit ESPN. I'm telling them to bring that 30 for 30 camera down to Seattle and quit fucking with me. I'm the manager. So, don't be scared to recreate yourself in a situation. A lot of people are in these situations, these relationships where they go through stuff and they break up bad, this and that, and then, man, if you don't knock it off, like that shit is, you stressing out anybody around you, and you wonder why you losing friends. Why do you think most people that's going through these bad situations end up losing all their friends? I'm by myself. Nah, nigga, you didn't talk them to death, and you ain't made your situation more complete than what it should be. So, ain't nobody gonna have mercy for your soul, knowing you out of control. I don't get it either. So, how to recreate yourself? I'll touch more into more topics on this, right? I got about 15 pages more notes right there. But I like to break shit down like bad dope. You know what I'm talking about? We get comical in a way. We get serious in a way. We get intelligent all the way. You got to know how to tap into your own psyche. You got to thank motherfuckers like Kevin Samuels. He was actually touching topics. So I can understand how a lot of people do this and do that, but don't stay the same. A lot of people recreate themselves. Lil Wayne has done it 1,000,000 times. All the artists, you better know how to recreate yourself if you're an artist. What you think I've done? Y'all just don't get it. I done went from Kofax to Gertch to the Gucci wearing Street Bandit to Kofax 19 to nigga, come on, man. I got all types of little, you know what I'm saying? And you don't want me to keep going because I recreate myself so much. I'm Gertch Cobain. I'm Gertch Nowinski. I'm Gertch Cousins. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a whole bunch of shit. Don't fuck with me. Just get bucks with me. So I can understand how some people don't know how to, but you need to get some know-how in your agenda in this day and age. I don't know why you don't think you do. Shit. You'll be in last place and then you'll be gone. You don't want to go early. It's not worthy if you go early. So y'all be cool, be happy with yourselves. Them Seahawks, dog. Them Seahawks did that. They did that, boy. Boy, them Seahawks did that, boy. Boy, I swear them Seahawks did that. I hope you guys have fun with recreating yourself. Y'all can give me some likes or some smiley faces. I don't be getting shit. I'm on Instagram too and YouTube. So at the same time. At the same damn time. This is Kofax 119. One time for your mind. Ooh, the Coke got in my system. Not Coke like drugs. Coca-Cola. Oh, I was in the other camera, sorry. Like, thank you for tuning in. On behalf of Kofax ENT, this is another episode of The Tonight Show. Okay, I'm going to go to a club tonight and kick it. I'm going downtown right now. Until later. Boof, 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 boof. All right, they gone now. Yeah. Yeah, this is the Tonight Show. My episode tonight was part 1, I want to say, of how to recreate, how to reinvent yourself. Everybody knows that. Well, a lot of people do. So go check out some more how to create yourself videos on YouTube. This is Kofax19. One time on your mind. The 1s, 2s, 3s, and the 8s. Yes, I'm great. Thank you for tuning in. Until tomorrow, check me out.